Hello there everyone, welcome back to another round of Blood Bowl 2. We are here once again with our favorite team, the Face Stompers. So, let's see what kind of opponent we'll be getting this time around. Oh my goodness, 263 seconds. Something tells me I might need to pause. Well, I guess in the meantime, as we search for an opponent, we still have our good old Face Stompers. As with a bit more team value than before. We have absolutely no petty cash, as we now have an apothecary force, and we now also have both another goblin and another lineman. So, in case you are wondering that what you probably missed out from last time, that's basically it. Let's go ahead and actually, I want to, you know what? No, let's just keep it as is. So with the addition of another goblin and another lineman, we're probably going to keep it to 2 goblins, and just so that way we can stay on, just so that way we don't end up over relying on them.
Goblin gambling
And
are a great company to be affiliated with.
Bob, can you not?
Any problems you may have are surely coincidental.
Isn't that the company that you
There we go. So, just in case, so we're probably going to just simply lay on with more linemen in the, so that's how we're just going to keep on, we're probably just going to fill the rest of our open spots with linemen, and then just in case, but I'll probably lay off on adding new players unless someone gets injured, which I pray to God doesn't happen. So, yeah, what else is there to really talk about? Let's see, I mean, in case you were wondering why we might have 2 players with 5 either SPP, despite our history only having 1, and then our opponent surrendered, very unfortunate, so nothing we can really do about that, but it's alright. So, we'll probably, I mean, I'll probably end up I'm not using money right away, so that way we can at least buy a 3rd reroll. I want to get at least 4 rerolls before we start. Maybe 4 is a bit. You know what? Yeah, I would say 4 rerolls before we actually start getting into some of the other stuff like
best way to impress
getting a sponsor for the stomping grounds and stuff like that. So. Oh yeah, speaking of which, let's go ahead and change our cheerleader to orcs, and might as well grab ourselves a sponsor. I know that in like regular Blood Bowl or stuff of like having a sponsor actually does affect some things, but I figure might as well I'll just kind of do some stuff.
That to
So
enhance
yeah.
your stadium, it must be of a sufficient size.
What else is there? There's not really much else to talk about as we look for an opponent. I mean, I went over the fact that we now have 2 additional players, so that way we can be a bit more aggressive with fouling. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And let's see, what else is there? I don't think there's really much else. I mean, we have people for fouling. We have people just in case some of our beginner guys get injured. We're still running our. I mean, not really much else has changed. So yeah, I guess this is where I pause the video and come back to you when we finally get an opponent. So I'll see you guys then. Hello everyone, we are back with our team. We have our Face Stompers against the human team, the Big Leux. I feel sorry for them because we obviously have the advantage here. So let's just go ahead and take a look at them. Ooh, jeez. Does not look good for them. They don't have an apothecary, though. Hey, they do have a fan factor, so let's just go ahead and check out their... So let's see, looks like these guys have already been in a few matches with 1 victory and... Oh, they actually won twice? Interesting. But it looks like they are not in the brightest spot ever, having only, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was, but still, only having 10 players means that they will have to they'll get a journeyman, which will probably cost them some pity money. But I'm sure that in the end, the pity money, it won't be doing too much. So, let's see how well they do against our stompers. We have no petty cash, so let's just go ahead and skip and let them do their thing. It'll be interesting to see how this game plays out.
Did you know? It's rumored that Spike magazine editor Yuri Renault actually hates sport and would rather play with action figures instead. This has nothing to do with him bad-mouthing me in that last issue, of course.
Alright, so it looks like our opponent picked out a wizard, which can be kind of frightening, since as the wizard's lightning or fireball spell can be extremely effective, shall I say. So, kind of not looking forward to seeing what kind of damage he might end up doing to my people.
Good evening to all you sports fans.
But let's just go ahead and get on the way.
Classical. I hope you're ready.
Okay, looks like we get to have the win of a coin,
so
let's go ahead and go for the kick.
Anyway. Humans, good all-rounders, but expert at nothing.
And we'll take full advantage of the fact that they have nothing really too interesting and run them into the ground. Alright, we're setting up defense. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get our Black Orcs back so that way they don't get pressured by blitzes or, well, a beginning line rush or whatever. Let's see, pull our Black Orcs back. That looks good, right? I mean, let's see. Let's go ahead and... yeah, that looks a bit better. I mean, it does leave our Black Orc blitzers on the side a bit more vulnerable, but we kind of have to just simply deal with that. And I think that looks good. We have our blitzers guarding our Goblin, and, well, I don't really care too much about alignment, but still. Alright, let's get this thing started. Alright, let's go ahead and see how this kickoff goes. Hey, got the blitz. And let's take a look at their lineup. Wow, all the way back there, huh? So, I don't like the fact that their ogre is just basically going to be bullying Ingvarik there, but nothing we can really do about that. So, let's see. Might as well just start rushing forward and try and slam their back line. Let's see, we'll have Ingvarik hold on to him. We'll move up Gold Nest, so that way we're holding on to Gordon. Then let's go ahead and we'll move Gabba to hold him. Let's see. What can I do to stop Warg? Honestly, I don't think there's really much we can do to stop Warg.
They're just hiding behind all the crappy ones.
Let's go ahead and... how do I deal with that guy? I don't think we really can, so let's go ahead and put Tranek and hold him there. We'll move Mohag over to the side behind him. And let's see. Let's go ahead and smash. Hopefully we can get the knockdown.
Come on, guys.
Nice.
Together.
That's what we like to see. Okay, good enough. Ooh, and a stun on top of it, so that's pretty nice. So that allows us to be a bit aggressive, and I will go ahead and put 2 of our Black Hawk Blitzes on Mr. York for a waterfall for the next round. And let's just go ahead and move Squitch up here. Now let's see. What can I do? What can I do? We're leaving these 2 blitzers unattended, unfortunately. So let's just go ahead and I guess we'll have Gorgnast be a kind of a safety in the middle here. And that looks good. Hopefully it doesn't land out of bounds. And it landed out of bounds. Shit! Well, that's not good. So who is he going to give it to? That's a big question. Oh boy.
Those players are running each other ragged. Were you much of a runner on the field?
Well,
Absolutely
not the greatest
Chuck.
thing ever.
I stood on the line of scrimmage and my victims, rival players, came to me.
That's gonna be annoying. It's annoying that we got the touchback, so we're gonna need to be a bit careful. Gonna need to one Gorgnast back,
They've gone into
and so
the
that way we
opponent's tackle
can.
zone. Should be good.
I was expecting in a left side I'd won, but because of the stupid touchback, I should have expected the touchback, honestly.
Safety in numbers.
That's not bueno. Hopefully he gets, nope. Of course it's not dumb. Why would he not be dumb? I'm regretting all decisions I've ever made. Well, hopefully, I guess we're going to need to just simply give up the touchdown. That's actually kind of unfortunate that we have to give up a touchdown before we even begin. How sad is that? It's pretty sad, honestly.
Anybody got any playing cards? I'm getting bored. Hey, who knows the rules for Nurglings in the closet?
Okay. Well, I guess I could try and see where I can hopefully...
They zap.
Nice. Alright, well, it's not the end of the world. Yet. Alright, let's go ahead and stand up, Ferik. And go need to pray that we can and get Warg away from our guys so that way we can move Morhag.
Because two
Okay,
big
thank
guys
goodness.
is always better than one.
Hopefully he might even get a big injury here. Nope, of course not. Alright, let's go ahead and smash stand-up Gabba. And looks like we can get to Albrecht pretty easily, so let's just go ahead and stand up Shrag. So, do I want to... Here's the thing. In order to get to him, I either need to do a double GFI for the slam, or I have to rely on the fact that someone without guard will hit him for big stuff. I guess we're just simply going to have to deal with the fact that someone without guard is going to slam into their blitzer. So, it's going to be my hope here. Hopefully he doesn't use our reroll.
Ouch!
And he did.
Hurt.
Back. We're gonna need to re-roll that because I don't want him getting a turn 2.
Well, they had to retreat a little.
A
It
turn-
was getting dangerous.
Turn 3 touchdown, so yeah.
Get next to the ball carrier so you can block them. And if that doesn't work, stab him in the face.
And that is why you always have someone with block.
Good defensive block.
Remember folks, if you're going to do something important, always make sure that the person with block is doing the tackling. Always. That's just simply a bad luck right there. That is just unfortunate to an extreme. Well, hopefully... Well, on the bright side, we still have Morhag and Gorknast as on his players, and he'll deal with F. Gabber and Trannik, which is turning out to be pretty easy, apparently.
Look at all those players sitting there, John. There'll be trouble with the unions if this carries on.
I was really hoping for a bonehead right there, but I think everyone, whenever they see the big guy go, oh, and they just like, please screw up. But no, they don't. Well, that's just simply annoying. That even more so.
Wouldn't they be better dodging out of
Nice.
the way rather than blocking, Bob?
No, Jim. Strike first, run later. That's
And
always
nope,
been
it's a
my...
blitz. Forgot. Alright, that's gonna have to be a turn 3 touchdown right there. It's unfortunate, but we're gonna need to let it go. Thank you. Alright. Change of plan. It's time to ninja. It's time we gave these Islat some bruises. So let's see. So let's see. This should. We'll go ahead and attack the. Go ahead and attack the Lona since.
Sometimes the underdog wins.
Okay, we'll take the KO.
Not this time. Wait a second. What's happening down there? Night, night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Really, don't let them.
Nice.
They're massive and can take your hand right off.
Follow up so that way we can get the second. And hopefully this will send him to the infirmary.
And into the crowd they go.
Good enough. Well, it's unfortunate that we couldn't get what we wanted, so let's just might as well just simply slam their team hard so that way we can force them to make a touchdown on us. Let's see. Let's see. This is our lineman, unfortunately. So I guess we're just simply gonna have to try and slam their blitzes. Nothing that could be done. Nope, I wanted to follow that up. Shit. Okay, glad that worked. I'm going to try and make him force a touchdown here, so that way he doesn't end up getting constantly slammed by my guys. Good. Love to see it. Push him away from our... Another KO. Love to see it.
One
Love to
side's
see
got
it.
superior numbers. Always good for a laugh. Knockout!
Come on. Come on. Send Olbricht to the... and get him to... and have him do a touchdown. That's what you want to do. That's what I'm forcing you to do. You want your players back, right? Because I'm gonna be honest, he's probably gonna recover his players. That's just simply how the away Blood Bowl is. Sometimes sometimes you just get unlucky and the players just simply end up all recovering. I'm sure he doesn't want more of his players to get injured. They are humans after all, so in a bashing match, our orcs will run them into the ground. Yep, there's a touchdown.
An extremely
Well, on the bright side, since we made them touchdown early, and of course all the players got recovered from the knockout. That's so... I'm not happy about that,
being in the
to be
lead,
honest.
this team now has to kick the ball to the losing squad.
They'll want to get it back as soon as they can.
Alright, let's see how they move their plays. So they're keeping the ogre... They're keeping the ogre in the center off the line of scrimmage, so I guess that's good for them. It keeps them protected whilst having their linemen and be, well, linemen are basically cannon fodder. And most of the special players are behind the line, so nothing we can really do about that. On the bright side, this does mean that we can try and come in and try and just simply squash them in the center while us the ball carrier goes down the middle. So let's see. We'll go ahead and put Goblin in front, then we'll move Gabba onto the side for the assist. We'll move Lazy Watt to the center. We'll go ahead and actually no, we'll keep. Let's see. Yeah, this looks pretty fine. Then we can just simply move a blitzer over on Gordon,
Jim,
so that way we have a 3 dice roll on Gordon.
Well, it's a question of what the fans are looking at. And who would you rather look at?
Let's see. How do I want to? I guess this is fine. We can use our blitzers and linemen as the cage for when they kick the ball. So yeah. And they get the extra team reroll. Touchback. Alright, who wants to be carrying the ball? I think we'll go ahead and have Squitch hold on to the ball. Alright. Let's go ahead and send our Goblin up. Start assembling the cage.
That's a solid formation. I want to see the opposing team have a go at the ball now.
Alright, and now let's get started with the hit game. Okay, we'll take the push.
That's it. Force them back and then pow!
Ooh, nice. What do we like to see here in a game of Blood Bowl? Hopefully we can KO some of them pretty early.
Two big goons that get together and
that's why
fall
we
on
have.
you. It can really hurt.
And that's why we did the triple, because I had a feeling that was going to happen. It's unfortunate that we didn't get a single injury on them, which really annoys me. But what can you do sometimes? Let's see. So let's see here. The blitzers are annoying for us, but I don't want to use our reroll just yet. So I guess in this case we'll go ahead and keep our Black Orcs where they are, so that way we can kind of form a wall, but unfortunately Morga is kind of vulnerable, I guess. I'll go ahead and have Morga fall back a few steps, so that way our cage is a bit tighter. It'll be a bit harder for them to pressure it. And let's go ahead and blitz with Gabba.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
We'll go ahead and stay, because if we follow up, then we'll be in a tackle zone. Still no luck with those armor breaks. You've got so many in the beginning, but I guess that's just simply how the game works. Let's see what he tries to do. We knocked down all three of his players, so I see that none of them really decide to get up for the blitz. Wait, we did the third one. Oh right, we knocked this one away, so...
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Ow, that looked like it hurt. Well, at least we can always stand up Varric. Keep our cage nice and secured. Because if they try to put pressure on Swarad, then we can just simply smack them with Lazy. So now let's just go ahead and start smacking them to the center and left side, so that way they can't really hit our weak points.
Well assisted in a fight.
So go ahead and follow this up, because I need to start moving forward. We'll go ahead and put Lazy
Two big dudes
Ewat
get
forward.
together and fall on you. It can really hurt.
Fortunately, we're going to actually have to push their blitzer to the right side.
The domino effect in action.
Hey, that's a stun. Love to see it. Alright, go ahead and... Perfect. Just going to smash them to the side or away from our cage. It's a bit risky tagging them since, but as long as we just simply focus on advancing our cage in a safe and steady manner, then we should be fine. I think we should be able to make a comeback touchdown before the end of the match. Because with Squitch having dodge, we can allow him to take a more risky movement.
That's it. Get in their face.
Sure, he knows what we're going for now, but with our orcs being able to slam them a bit harder,
I
don't think I'm
smell of
really...
fireballs in the morning.
Well, that is unfortunate. Nothing we can do about that.
Oh dear.
And that's why we saved our apothecary.
Today's player is tomorrow's necromancer fodder.
I mean, he is a goblin, but still sucks.
That's why I love this game.
On the right side, we now have a blitzer holding the thing. But I'm surprised that he decided to go for the fireball, since the fireball is more likely than not to actually fail. Personally, I would have done the lightning bolt, but whatever. But it's a good thing that we have those additional teammates, I guess. Although in all honesty, we're probably going to be letting go of Squidge in the future since his armor value did drop. Although it sucks because we basically have no cage around our ball carrier now, which is kind of important.
Oh, this could be fun, especially if the ball holder goes down. They'll need to get rid of the ball now there's pressure on them. Don't push him out of the way. Foul them off the pitch.
I'm not too afraid of a catcher being in the back line since we have a 3 strength and they are 2 strength. Wow! That is a bold ass move and I can't believe he's getting the profits from it.
And he's still standing!
That is unfortunate. Talk about luck being on his side. By the way, is this guy up? Yes, okay. Smack him to the left.
With arms like tree trunks. There was only going to be one result in that spat.
Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and put Varric on Warg so that way... jeez. Talk about complicating things, which is very annoying for me. Well, nothing we can really do here, except just simply just shove forward. The orcs, that's what we have to do. This is the only thing we're good at, frankly. So, I'm not too scared of the fact that... So, let's just go ahead and push Tranik forward. Hopefully we can get that GFI.
I think it's the knee that gave out.
Remember folks, never trust GFIs, but I'm just simply doing them for the entertainment value. Now I need to do the hard part of doing a dodge with 3 agility. This can go so horribly wrong. But we're gonna have to do it anyways. Alright, at least we managed to make it.
It will finish
safely.
in the public, and in general, fans are much more dangerous than players.
Okay, so we'll have Morhag be our defense. Let's go ahead and move Galnast to pillar up with Gabba, so that way we can get a blitz on Joke. And remember folks, always do things with the blitz.
Very good.
Yes.
One of them should hit harder next to it.
Oh my god. Well,
Their team should avoid physical confrontation.
it was the only thing we could have done in that situation that would have benefited us, but let's be honest, how many times have you seen in a wall go badly and you had to pick a double down and when one player had a blitzer, or at least when two players, when one of the opposing players had a blitz, so it's unfortunate. We're going to need to make an early touchdown so that way we can recover our players. GFI, it would require 2 GFIs, and with the way things have been, yeah, I think we kind of been on a 33% chance of the GFIs actually working. So, gonna need to be careful here. Alright, here comes the Blitz.
They're getting up close
And of course,
personal,
they
Bob.
roll
You
perfectly.
need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
That's unfortunate.
And down we go.
Well, at least they failed their GFI for once.
I can't see a sign saying slippery surface at the edge of the pitch. How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
Alright, perfect. At least for us, anyways. So let's go ahead and smack and relieve this player off of. Snake Eyes! Why do you curse me? Well, our player is officially susceptible to being attacked, and it is now time. Ay ay ay. Ah, man. Well,
You'll need to get the ball forward. The end zone is in sight.
that's unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate.
That's a dangerous place to be.
The only use for a ball, in my opinion, to highlight who gets hit next.
I mean, it's still possible for us to. It's still possible for us to push in. Yeah, it's still possible for us to push into their touchdown range, but the problem is that it's going to be extremely risky, like maddeningly risky. Well, I guess what comes around goes around, I guess. Alright, first of all, let's go ahead and start with the safer place. Alright, so I want to use Tranok here. We'll go ahead and push Galnas back into the fray. Move Malhag over here to cover the Blitzer. Then let's see. How do I mean, the best option would be to do a blitz on him, since if we just simply start him up then and get range to, well actually I'm trying to figure out how we can break in. So if we go for the blitz against go range, we'll probably get our doubles. And we can push him away, but I want to kind of break into the center, so that. But I think it might be smarter to stay in the sidelines for now. So let's just go ahead and stand up Gabba. Then we'll do the blitz on Geraint.
They've got the advantage.
Nice.
But there is no sure thing in Blood Bowl.
So slam them forward.
Ravenous, and so am I. Just one more step.
Good. Alright, so if I move here, then they can attack me, so I think I'll refrain from doing that and just keep the ball
On
safe.
the edge of the field there, within grasping range of the fans. And they're looking hungry.
Alright. Gotta hope that we can play the injured game. We lost some good men out there.
It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean One. But this time, no miracle.
Well, it's a bit unfortunate that we couldn't score a single injury whilst they managed to get 2 from a single wizard fireball. Alright, so it's technically possible for me to... Well, that's unfortunate. It is technically possible for me to get a touchdown on the last turn. But the problem with that is that it will be one hell of a Hail Mary E1 for me. First of all, I will need to make sure I don't get a single double down. Oh, no. I have to make sure well, actually, no. A single double down also applies to this situation as well. I have to make sure I don't get a single double down. I have to make sure that I don't get a bad GFY. I mean, if he can move that lineman away, then that is probably the best case scenario, I think.
That player was about to get punched
And of
above
course, they
and
managed to
below
get
the
a
belt.
single
At
dice
the same
stumble.
time.
I swear, they managed to injure him as well then. Okay. Well, thankfully they managed to not get a single die injury, which would have annoyed me greatly. Alright. So... yeah. I'm screwed. I mean, the path to a... yeah, this is... it's just simply unfortunate that they managed to pin me in like this. I guess the sideline cage kind of walked in their favor than mine. Which really sucks. Well, looks like we're going to need to rely on our second round of attacks to even up the score
That's
here.
a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
It's unfortunate that things had to come to that. Well, I guess we'll just go for some injuries then.
The player's fist is approximately the same size as his entire opponent.
And of course,
These guys can't take it yet. That wouldn't have happened in my day, Joe.
that's unfortunate. I was really hoping for something, but I guess we couldn't pull anything
Possession is
off.
the key to winning, which must drive the coach crazy, as his team has just kicked it away.
Okay. Okay. How do we want to line up with this? So they chose to go for the same defense position as before. Honestly, I don't see too much reason. I guess we'll just simply line up our Blackhawk Centrals here. Move a blitzer onto the lineman here. Throw Gabba here. Put Galnas there. And I guess we'll just simply shift out opening Gambit so that way it's basically a smash and hammer more centrally located on the white side. Alright, hopefully this works.
Do you think there's going to be any action at all in this game? I'd like to see something happen. Or I'm just going to go and watch Game of Gnomes instead.
Why? Just simply why? God. I mean, it's a good kickoff, but it's not the kickoff I was expecting. Shit. I mean, if we can take the ball from the left and push it over to the right, then we might have a good chance here. Oh my. Okay, well. This sucks. But we'll just simply have to make do with it. Because this
Now it's just a
is
simple matter of
possible.
getting the ball at their feet. It's never simple.
Alright. First of all, walk them up. Gotta just simply start lining things up, make sure that things are good. Because if things aren't good, then we have a problem. Okay, we're gonna need to put tackle zones on the ball ASAP. Right
For the
away.
ball, but can they pick it up?
Make sure that it's staying in our hands, not somehow slipping into theirs.
The ball is currently secured, but now they must grab it.
Yes, thank you for telling me that for the umpteenth time. Alright, let's just go ahead and... Actually, we still have some movements for... We have Gabba and Varric, so... Let's see. Shoot. What do we want to do with these guys? I guess these guys will be up blitzing attacks then. I don't feel comfortable blitzing into York, but the way they're positioned, we kind of had to blitz into their blitzes, so I guess we'll just simply have to do it. Go ahead and go into a war with the and so let's just go ahead and get started then. Nice. Push them away or push them to the left. I think pushing them back is probably the better decision.
We can always count on Black Orcs to inflict damage on the opposing team.
Okay, thank goodness. Just go ahead and slam them.
I wouldn't fancy being struck by one of those fists either.
Okay. Well, hopefully this works out. Because if it doesn't, we will have problems. Just to say the least. Oh, come off.
The sides are starting to look a little uneven.
Great.
At least I was badly
smell
hurt.
obliteration. This is gonna get bloody.
Oh, that looks painful.
So it's going to be a kind of a match to determine what gives out first. My line versus his to pick up the ball. Kinda nervous, really. That was a bit risky going for the one push with a loner. I mean, this is good for us, but the problem is, we need to score an injury on them. We need to get someone permanently out, not just like down for a turn. Oh. Are you? Are you serious? Who does that?
Desperation, no doubt. This time it worked.
That was literally... You should have... They should have just simply let me have the... evolve on their guy. Because the chances of me... Because they still had the chance of me failing. I don't understand what's going on in this guy's brain. I don't. I'm scared. But I guess what matters is that we still suck at rolling. I swear, Nuffle only blesses my dice when it comes to... Ooh! Oh! Oh!
As effective as ever, these black orcs.
Well, we got our wish!
He's dead, isn't he? Yes. Well, life goes on. Except for him.
Well then, nice. Very nice. I do approve. Alright, let's go ahead and put some linemen over on this blitzer so that way they have a bit of a harder time exerting some pressure on my guys. That sucks.
These black orcs are extremely useful for breaking the lines.
Well, it's not exactly good, but I'll take it. Well, that's unfortunate. We just need to make sure that our troll and black orc stays. Let's see, 3, 4, 5.
The attacker has an assist.
Freaking stop pushing my troll off.
That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall.
Please, bonehead, please, bonehead, please, bonehead. I need a bonehead. Of course not.
They'll need to scoop up that ball and quickly.
With
I can't
arms
believe
like
we're actually
these
getting
ones,
shoved off
there was
the
only going
black
to be
with
one
orcs.
result in that spat. Apparently, this player forgot his hands in the changing rooms.
Well, I guess it makes sense that we're actually getting pushed off since we don't have any. We've been putting all of our strength resources into the white side, thinking that we could easily get the ball, but apparently not. Apparently not.
The bigger they are,
The harder they punch.
Okay. Shit.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Motherfucker. Forgot that in a game of Blood Bowl, you need to prepare for things just to simply go wrong. I'm definitely not at the skill level yet to really be able to predict how things will go so horribly wrong. I mean, on the bright side, we've been managing to make our dodges.
Goody.
But unfortunately, that hasn't been good enough. We'll go ahead and have our Goblin go back. I'm willing to... If we're lucky, we might be able to catch them on a mistake and... Well... Yeah. That's all we really got. All we can really do now is just simply hope that we can catch them on a mistake. Ah, they finally got a bonehead. Thank God.
I think he's moving. No, he's not.
But why was he putting his freaking ogre on my goblin? That was just mean.
Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd, well, when that happened, it took 3 days to piece the body back together. A failure that could cost his team dear.
Okay. Does he reroll that? I think I probably would have rerolled that, but hard to say. I mean, he does have extra turns that he can spare here. Looks like he decided to go for the long play. But this kind of actually, it gives us an opening that we could probably exploit, I think. Maybe, hopefully. I don't know. Depends on how well Nuffle decides to bless us this day. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and move Morhag over onto the troll's blind side. Pillar up with Varric. We'll give Galnas the assistance he needs, so that way we can start pushing their linemen away.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will, Bob.
Written? Players can barely speak, Jim.
Good.
Let alone write. You should hold it. Yeah. That's some gold-plated brutality right there. You can always trust a Black Orc to bring the pain. That player's shuffling off the field, and possibly off his mortal coil.
Alright. Then we'll go ahead and move in our Goblin here. And pray. Okay, we'll take it. We'll go ahead and start pushing that Blitzer back away, since we are tagging them. Oh, alright. I'm pretty sure the Ogre should still get a dice advantage on me, but yeah, the Ogre, yeah, because they have 2 players right here, so... Actually, no, we have 2 players on him, so... Damn it. I was hopeful. Should not have had my hopes up.
Because 2 big guys is always better than 1.
That's quite a mess. Even Siege struggles to understand that.
Oh, come on. No need to attack the Goblin. And immediate KO, of course. Freaking stunty ass gits. Interesting decision. Is he going to try and pass? Oh, finally picked up the ball. Nope, they're making cage. That sucks. Well, it's actually kind of embarrassing that despite the fact that we had a higher team value, we still ended up losing.
This formation gives them a safe progression.
I guess the person's pretty good at this game. At least probably played it longer than I have, and against actual other players.
Did this guy leave his brain in the dugout again?
I guess all we can really do now is just simply slug them. I guess at this point we're just kind of going for a petty touchdown, if anything. And it also really shows we need to get more rerolls ASAP.
He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner.
Of course.
I was just getting born.
Well,
This is going to be decisive.
I guess it kind of just simply. It's freaking sad that we have to lose at
This
2-0,
player likes to
but
be well assisted.
whatever, I guess. Sometimes you have to take the 2-0 losses. Yep, there's the play.
The players arrive to assist their teammate. Fair fight can be so overrated. There's always room in sport for a scrap like this.
I guess those plays. I guess that's when it showed that he actually won the matches. I probably got just a bit too cocky about the fact that I still had a higher point team value. But I probably should have taken into account that even though we have the higher team value, it's still well, it's still up in the air with how well that the coaches can take their teams to victory. And it pains me to say this, but I'm just not a good coach. At least not yet, anyways. I have become way too used to playing against the AI and stuff.
This player should be brain transplanted.
Man, it hurts to say that. It's just like I'm going to need to get better at this game, so that way it's possible for me to go against high or low team values. Man, those two team rerolls have really been screwing me up. Yeah, I was thinking that we could maybe get some like cheeky,
Come on, guys, together.
cheeky bicky foul plays in, but look at us, we're getting our
What's the
asses
point?
handed to us.
They want to fight 1 against 11?
It's kind of sad.
He's going to sleep, and maybe we will see him on the pitch later.
Guess we'll just simply stop up trying for our injuries since we're just simply too spread out for this. I mean, look at that. Galnes is basically in the tunnel of pain right there. Better if we just simply had our players stay down.
Rather them than me.
Whew, I never thought that this could happen against an orc team, but I guess this shit happens for every now and then. I should probably make better use of my blitzers. Yeah, I should probably make better use of my blitzers. There's just so much I need to do more and do better. Well, I guess let's just go ahead and preserve our members. There's no real reason to kind of play out these last few. I mean, we could try for the points, but let's be honest, probably not going to get them. I mean, we already lost our blitzer for next round. I don't want to lose a Black Orc later either, so... Well, I mean, I wanted to just kind of concede there, but whatever. It's not really worth it in the end. Besides, we'll end up losing
The
our
bigger they are, the thicker
our
they
star
tend
player
to be.
points if we
Obviously.
concede. Besides, I'm sure it wouldn't be fun for them either. I mean, sure it might be, but eh. Well, guess that's just simply how the game works, I guess. This is Blood Bowl after all. Even Novel doesn't smile on everything 24/7. Although it'd be nice if it could. Well, guess that's the end of the match, folks. Lost 2-0 against a lower TV E-rated team. Bit of a disappointment, but guess that's just simply how the game works.
What a great play! Touchdown!
I'll eat that ball. The losers win in the time left.
After that match, I need to change my undergarments. Take over, Bob, while I take a quick constitutional.
Yeah, do your
Well,
const
I mean-
or whatever somewhere else, Stinky.
At least with Squid Crack, I got the star player points, so losing out Goblin, it doesn't seem that bad, so... just unfortunate that we couldn't really get more star player points, even though we were the Bashy team. Kinda sucks that we lost as a Bashy team against
It
humans.
seems that the coaches can also earn experience.
But, whatever.
Yes, they really don't know what to come up with next.
Might as well get rid of Squitch, because, I mean, they don't have any star player points, they got the concussion. No real reason to keep him, really. It's like keeping a what's it called, out from the Ogre team. Well, guess that's today's game. I hope you all enjoyed it all. And make sure to hit that like button as well as comment down below. And hit that subscribe button because it's you guys and gals that make this channel alive. I'll see you all next time.